Hello once again, guys. Welcome to the Paper Legacy Weekly Saturday Challenge. I'm joined by my co-commentator, Ivan.
Hey, really good to see you all again.
I believe we're going to have a really good match here. We got Goblins versus Goblins.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot of little green men.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how this one turns out. I was actually playing earlier, and I got a face pass on Esper Stoneblade, and it was god-awful for me.
Oh goodness. I can only imagine there. All right, so it looks like we're already getting into it, huh? So we already have an Aether Vial here. Always good. Probably the best start you can hope for. And, well, there is a vial to match the vial there on Bass's side.
Yeah, it seems like we're going to have a very interesting fight.
Oh, yeah. If I'm being perfectly honest, I haven't seen Goblins in quite a while, but hey, it has been sort of dominating around here periodically, off and on. So, I mean, I'm starting to get hip to it once again.
Yeah, I mean, Goblins has always been a kind of good matchup. You know, you have a lot of fun things that you can do with it. So what we see is double Aether Vial, and then I think we're having the Goblin from the new Ravnica, Guilds of Ravnica, the Explodey one, I think.
Yeah, exactly. The explodey one.
I can't remember. Crater Maker. Sorry.
Crater Maker, the Emrakul Destroyer.
Yeah, I really should know because I actually play this deck.
Hey.
Hold on a second.
All right, are we getting in? Oh yeah. All right, so the Goblins are getting in. All right, that is having a little trouble seeing it from here. Is that a Skirk Prospector? It looks like. Yes. There we are. Second, I thought it was a welder, and I was like, "Excuse me, what are we welding here?"
Yeah, Welder is one of those fun cards if we did actually see it. I think we're going to fetch a Bloodstained Mire, probably get another mountain. He might be playing Badlands, but...
Yeah.
Just
I mean, then again, you know, they're both playing their Wastelands, so they could just be worried, especially since they have Vials out. Maybe they're not too concerned about getting the black, but not sure.
So we're going up to 2 on the Aether Vial, and hopefully this will turn out well for Valmix, I believe is how you say the name.
Valnix, sure, yeah. I'd go with that. All right. We have a Gem Palm Incinerator, it looks like.
Most likely targeting the Skirk, I assume?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Are we going to get any mana in response? We got Tar Fires. I don't think there are any Tar Fires in the list.
Yeah, and I believe Bash should be down to 17. We can take care of that.
All right, so we have a Lackey.
Oh, Lackey's a very powerful start, typically, but
oh yeah,
we do have an Aether Vial on 2, so I'm not too scared of it, at least if I was playing. I'd probably,
do we see it?
Here.
Yes, of course we see it. What do we see?
Attack phase. I assume we're going to see another Crater Maker, maybe a Pile Driver.
Possibly a Thalia? No, I'm just kidding.
Not funny. We're seeing a Mog War Marshal.
Yeah. What Mog War Marshal?
Very good card here. You just trade it out. It dies.
Get another
you
goblin.
Get another goblin. Very good trade
value.
for goblin value get.
Absolutely, super value.
And I love that Valnix is playing the old. I think they're the unglued goblin tokens, right?
Yes, absolutely. I'm a fan of the unglued tokens for sure. The zombies, the goblins, the Pegasi.
Ooh, this is
pretty
rough
cool.
for Bass. He played a Rashadan port, and he's likely going to port down the Cavern of Souls on his turn if he has nothing. But even then, it's such a problematic thing because he has an Aether Vial on 2, which is going to go up to 3 probably soon.
Yeah. And I mean, much like the DNT mirror, right? The Aether Vial is gonna, in a big way, determine the outcome of the match.
Yeah, we're gonna see another War Marshal, this time from Bass's side.
All right.
This unfortunately does tap down his Rishadan port, which causes him being unable to do the Cavern of Souls. Really, Valnex is in the driving seat here. You got 3 on Aether Vial. You've got uncounterable Goblin of whatever you want to play. So if you want to play like a Lackey of sorts, we're gonna see a 3. This is probably a Matron, I assume. Matron going fetching maybe like Recruiter or something.
Yeah. Ringleader?
There's a couple of no. Ringleader is not enough here. You have to have 4 for that. We're gonna see.
No, I mean, fetching Ringleader or fetching.
Is that War Chief? Old War Chief?
It looks like War Chief, yeah.
Or his opposite brother.
Yeah.
Chieftain, I think, is the other one.
Oh, there we go. There's the Matron.
Yeah.
You said you think he's gonna get. Yeah, two drop. You think he's gonna get Ringleader?
I would assume he gets Ringleader. You want to
go refill his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See what you can get out of it. If he already has something good in the hand, he might get like a Lackey or something, but I have some doubts. And Valnex is in a very, very good position. I'm being told right now Bass has 4 cards in hand, and of course, Ringleader. This deck is absolutely gas if you have the Ringleader, especially when Ringleader only costs you 3 now because we have the War Chief out.
Certainly.
And I also think War Chief is the one, correct me if I'm wrong, also gives all Goblins haste.
That is also true, yes.
Because I think Chieftain is the other one that is double red and a generic for Goblins all cost 1 less and gives them like +1/+1 or something.
Okay.
It's been a long time since I've played Goblins, but I still have the deck together. So I'm somewhat familiar with some of the lines.
Oh, yes. Like I said, I'm sort of relying on you for the most part with this. I haven't seen Goblins since, oh boy, I don't know, high school.
Oh, man. I think we see another Skirt Prospector, old style. We're going to cast something, generate red. We're going to do Ringleader.
Okay. All right. Going to Value Town.
Yeah, let's see what he reveals. I see a Gem Palm Incinerator, I believe, and some other stuff that I can't see.
Yeah, it's a little off screen. I can't.
Hopefully, our
Lackey. Looks like a Lackey to me.
Munitions Expert, Lackey, and a
War Marshal.
War Marshal?
Yes. I don't know what the 4th card was. It must have not been a Goblin.
War Chief. Munitions Expert and War Chief. Lackey. Perfect.
Right.
Yeah, War Chief is the one with haste. Goblin Chieftain, which
that's the +1/+1, right? Gosh, I don't know.
Chieftain. Yeah,
all right.
Chieftain is +1/+1 and haste, but they don't get They don't get the generic cost.
Cost reduction. Yeah. Oh wow! So here comes that Ringleader on the other side. Yep.
We're gonna see a Lackey, another War Chief. And that's a Mountain, a Cavern underneath.
Already?
That's a pretty good draw.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, we know in their hand they have another Munitions Expert and a Lackey. That becomes a problematic thing to happen. We're going to put in another War Chief so we make more things cost less. Very smart play, in my opinion.
Certainly, yeah. Get all those Muxai down, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, you do run into some issues because I'm sure they're both playing Muxuses. I'm not exactly sure because I don't have my stream open and both the deck lists. I'm assuming that they're both playing Muxuses.
Yeah, I'm actually almost certain. Let me double check. If you'll keep looking, I'll go ahead and take a look on their list real quick. Yeah, it looks like
2 Muxus
Val.
each.
Yep, 2 Muxus each.
And their lists seem to be almost very, very similar. I think we see a Muxus. Here we go.
Hey, speak of the devil here.
Now, Muxus is a very interesting card. I was just told what it does recently. You reveal your
Yeah.
top 6, and then put all goblins 5 or less onto the battlefield, and then the rest onto your bottom of your library. Whenever he attacks, it gets +1/+1 for every goblin you control.
Oh my goodness, it's like a super ringleader.
Oh, it's great. It's a legendary too.
Some would even call it a goblin grandee.
Oh yeah. The king of goblins. Cranko, move over. Your new god is here.
Yeah, get out.
I'd be interested to see how the sideboarding game is going to turn out, because Valnex is playing one No Rod, which kind of hoses his deck as well as his.
Yeah, I was actually wondering that. I was wondering if they would do the whole D&T strat where sometimes you'll bring in the pithing needle and just name the vial, so whoever gets, the vial out is basically boned, and you just play this other weird sub game.
Yeah, that's usually the interesting story of how you end up playing it, because you do have to play some sort of sub game. And I think we're going to see, is that a chieftain? I can't tell. What is that?
Pashalik Mons?
That did not look like Pashlik Mon, but okay. I'll take your word for it. That looks like old school borders. There's a Crater Maker. I think we see 2 Skirt Prospectors and maybe a Matron all the way off the screen.
Yeah, it sets a matron off screen there.
Yeah. So hard to keep within the screen.
Oh man, I'm just thinking about this like combat math, like how this is just like gonna blow my mind. So many creatures. All right. Let's see. Just a stare down here.
Yeah, honestly, this feels really bad, and I'm sure in the next game we're gonna see the Pyroclasms come out.
Oh yeah.
This is gonna be a weird sub game of like, I'm gonna play Pyroclasm. I'll play Pyrokinesis.
Yeah.
Thanks. My board is no longer here.
Right, like I said, I'm interested to see if they try and shut off each other's artifacts and lands and things like that.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see how this ends up turning out. I can also see if we go to when we go to game 2, that Bass might put in an Earwig squad and just remove as many cards as possible, like all of his Muxuses.
Yes. I was wondering about that as well. Yeah, the Earwig squad could be really, really tech. All right, so we're swinging in with a War Chief, a Ringleader, and a Matron. All right. Little green men crashing into little green men and women.
I'm sure Muxus is gonna block one of the bigger dudes. Matron will probably be blocked by something else, maybe a Skirt Prospector. Although I think Valnex is definitely in the playing field over here, because you can just start sacrificing. They can just start sacrificing whatever they want and just start dealing 2 damage to everyone. It'll be a fun time. Pishlock Mons is a great card. I think really this game is just going to be decided by who gets the first Sling Gang Lieutenant.
Oh
and
yeah.
Who can start draining life the most.
Right. I mean, that gets around all the sticky combat math and everything we were talking about. So yeah, it looks like Boss is blocking with Muxus on the War Chief. Skirt Prospector is blocking the Ringleader, and Ringleader is blocking the Matron.
I think so.
And then after blocks, it looks like there's a sack with Prospector, or the Pashalik is what I'm seeing. Chalik? However you say that. Yeah.
Interesting. So there's going to be some sort of life total here?
Yeah, some sort of life total.
Total change? Because Pashlik triggers it? Oh, he just used it. He redirected it to the other Skirt Prospector. Interesting.
Hey, we see a nice Badlands coming out.
I believe it is 1620 in terms of life totals. I could be wrong. I would like to check with our.
I think it's actually still at
spotters.
17 for now. And again, yeah.
So again, the combat math here is going to get really tricky very soon. So I just want to make sure that we are confirmed in the same boat. We're going to cast our own Pashlik Mons. And we're swinging in with Muxus and the Ringleader. Muxus, I believe, is a 7/8/9/9.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
No trample though. Very, very relevant.
Oh yeah, certainly.
Are we taking damage? Whew. So Valnex down at 10, Bass at 17. We took a lot of damage there. Jeez.
Yeah, it's honestly a little swingier than I expected. They're just flying out the gate on each other here, going back and forth.
There's some kind of discussion about is it my turn or not, and then tapping down the mountain. Ooh. And the Cavern of Souls got wasted a couple turns back. Honestly, I'd hate to be in Valnex's spot because they do not have enough mana to cast Mixus of their own.
No, and their vial's only on 4 right now.
Correct.
And let's see, we got blocks coming up here. Tradesies?
Double War Chief. Yep. Seems like we're trading out here.
And I guess Pashlik's going to be doing damage here, correct?
I would assume so, depending on how this turns out.
Any goblins in the chat here? Do you know how do we say these names?
Okay, so Token and Lackey died. Ringleader stayed alive because it was a double block on War Chief.
Yeah, So Lackey and Token are killed.
Yep.
Oh boy.
This is honestly a situation you don't want to be in. Goblins versus Goblins, because this is really where you want to be the Muxus player. Unfortunately, one side does not have the Muxus. One side does not have much mana at all.
Ooh, and there's that.
That is unfortunate. No blockers here. We're about to take a full, probably a full 12, right? Ooh, that's way more. Okay. Yeah, we're looking at 9, 10, yeah. Oh, the audio must have been very down for us. I'm sorry. Hopefully this is loud enough.
You can speak louder if you'd like. I'm sure we can turn it up one way or the other.
Don't worry. And now we're on the sideboard, so let's take a look at this. I'll read off the cards, and you'll let me know what you think is good.
Sure, please.
First off, we're looking at Valnex, because they lost. They got 1 Tormod's Crypt, 1 Scrapsticker's Cage, 1 Pithing Needle, 1 Pyroblast, 1 Rev Elemental Blast, 2 Relic of Progenitus, 1 Surgical Extraction, 1 Norod, 1 Trash Master, 1 Mindbreak Trap, 2 Pyrokinesis, and 2 Chalice of the Void.
Oh boy. Let's see. I mean, once again, a lot of this is, what hurts the one hurts the other, basically, at this point. Let me take a look here one more second. The Pyrokinesis, huh? Let me just double check. 4 damage divided among any number of target creatures. Yes, so, I mean, honestly, I'm thinking the Pyrokinesis is going to be absolute gas. Like, just being able to kill off creatures basically at will. If there's an early Lackey, it deals with that. Like I had sort of joked and mentioned Tarfire, it's going to basically do the same thing. So that would be my choice. Like I said, I joked as well and mentioned, we could play this whole anti Aether Vial subgame here with the Pithing Needle and things like that. What do you think of that idea? Do you like the idea of going into this weird subgame, or would you just not even worry about that? Try and jam your vial, and if not, just keep on going.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go into the Pithing Needle subgame.
Yeah.
I think we're just gonna play Pithing Needle and name Aether Vial. We're gonna have hard casting going on. I assume we're gonna put in 2 Pyrokinesis. I do see a world where we do go 2 Chalice of the Void and put it on 1 to get rid of Lackey.
Yeah. Exactly.
And
sure.
Prospector. That way they can't do Prospector or Lackey or Vial. It ends up in a funny situation.
Right, being on the play, I mean, it's super benefits that line. I mean, assuming they don't have the turn 1 Lackey to begin with. I mean, it's risky, right? But sometimes you gotta risk it for the biscuit.
And I do think, yeah, they both have Karakas main board, so that is also a question of Muxus getting bounced. Man, these decks are almost exactly the same.
They really are.
I do think Earwig's coming in for Bass. That just seems really good when you can just remove people's win conditions from the game.
Yeah, certainly. I agree with that. So that I'm on board with you there. That's my take on it. I think that those 3 are specifically going to be houses.
And it looks like we're going to be all up. We're going to mulligans again, what I can see. Valnex is keeping 7. They were apparently making some goblin jokes in the sideboarding about the fact that both goblins players. And we're still waiting to hear back from Bass is also keeping 7, so we're gonna go right into game 2. We're gonna start off with a Bloodstained Mire, not the old art, but the new art from KTK.
And hate it.
I don't hate it. It's just Bass is playing the older art, so you can see the old Wooded Foothills right there, Onslaught. We fetching for a mountain probably.
And there goes Lackey. All right. You're gonna see an answer to Lackey.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So we're fetching a response here. Will be interesting to see how this one turns out too. And it's just so funny because they're using new bordered fetches, but have old border mountains, which I love. But Bass is playing old border fetches with new border mountains.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, hey, whatever floats your boat. Everyone has a favorite basic land here.
Very true, very true. And we're gonna see a Cavern of Souls. We're all assuming this is gonna name like humans or something, right, guys? Come on.
Apparently, Valnix is very partial to that Portal Second Age art. Ooh. Which I mean, I'm a huge. Yeah, I like the original Portal arts a lot. So I mean, that's usually my go-to when it comes to basic lands, when and if I still play them.
I'm a big fan of the APAC arts. I really want to get the APAC swamps for Japan. It's like a Shinto shrine that's in like a swamp land.
Yeah, yeah, really absolutely.
We're gonna get a munitions expert. Flash that in. Get rid of that, please.
Nice.
Yeah, the portal arts are super, super nice.
Wow, and that just blew my mind. I was sitting here thinking to myself, now, how did he go ahead and put in that munitions expert? Yeah, it has flash. The more you know.
Oh, yeah.
And quick goblins. Yeah, it looks like we have a bit of a life total adjustment here. So shout out to that giant Dragon Slayer D20 Bass has over there. I have that exact same one. That's good taste there, my friend. Okay, looks like Bass is down to 18.
Oh yeah.
Onyx fetches. Also 18.
Munitions expert.
All right, we see the Badlands.
We're playing a War Marshal. Oh, we're swinging 1, yeah. Munition Death Bird is 1-1. Correction. It's been a while since I played Goblins, and remembering whatever Goblin power and toughness is quite difficult.
Yeah, once again, I haven't seen this deck in a minute. I was hoping my buddy Alcorn, shout outs to Alcorn, he was out here in the chat to give us some tips, because and if not, he's gonna love this video, man.
We're swinging for 3 again. Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Going down to 15.
Yeah, we got
here.
another 3 crashing in.
Pretty good.
Not bad.
Casanova should be at 15.
Okay, cracking a couple fetches here.
Yeah. We're gonna get out a
Chain Whirler.
Chain Whirler. Good choice.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, Nyx is gonna take 1 damage off to the face because Chain Whirler does not discriminate.
Yep.
So Valnyx should be at 17, I believe.
Now we're gonna need an answer for this Chain Whirler.
Yeah. It's a 3/3 first striker.
Yeah, I mean that's
Very
about as good as you're gonna get. Yeah. And that's the 1 of in the deck, it looks like.
Ooh. Yeah, Chain Whirler definitely does not discriminate in how it does. We're gonna name it the Goblins. We're gonna beat face for 3. First strike, very relevant. Very, very relevant. I would assume he takes it, no offense.
Yeah. Might as well, and then just build up your own board and try and just pass through them, swing through them, I guess.
Yeah, you really want to build up your own board presence here. Also holding out hope for anything else that occurs. I actually don't know what that is off the top of my head. Is that Earwig?
It looks like Earwig Squad to me.
Yeah, that's Earwig.
What are we naming here?
I see. It says 3 cards. I believe you get to target 3 cards.
Oh, you just pick them.
Yeah.
So like it's like a Jester's Cap then, huh?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Earwig Squad. Search target opponent's library for 3 cards, exile them, and then that player shuffles. Particularly when Prowl is played.
Yeah.
Prowl, for people who are unfamiliar with, you need to smack someone in the face with a rogue or a goblin. You deal combat damage, you can cast this card for Prowl.
Yes. And we did see that Valnyx did bring in the Pyrokinesis, so that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Normally it's a 5 costed card for double black and 3 generic. Prowl cost, it's only black. I'm assuming we're taking out Muxus. We're taking out lands?
Yes, it looks like we're
taking out land. Okay.
Going for the lands.
Man, oh man, that's an interesting strat.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't have lands, what are you gonna do? I mean, there's no Aether Vial there. Bass is winning the race at the moment, so guess we'll see.
It is only 3 cards, so we're taking. Whoa! Okay, no Badlands.
Yeah.
Okay, they're just taking out bases.
Oh yeah, because I suppose those wastelands will take care of the Badlands.
Yeah, I guess this is a very interesting choice.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming that's Boss's line of thinking.
Yeah, normally I would think Muxus, which our table spotter has told us they were joking about Muxus at first. It seems like the logical assumption is that you would take Muxus.
Sure, like I said, or the Pyrokinesis, but I mean, again, I mean, hey, they are the ones playing Goblins, and they're here in the finals, so.
Yeah. It is a very good point. Yeah, you can wasteland the Badlands, but still, it seems very questionable that you're not going to take care of bigger threats that you know can end your game.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing is I guess Boss is like, look, we're not getting to the end game, at least, hopefully.
Yeah, interesting to note here.
The late game.
If you block the Earwig Squad with the Goblin and then you blow it up, it'll die. because it's only a 5/3. Is that a chain whirler in response to our current chain whirler? Yep.
That is a chain whirler.
Now we have parity at least on chain whirler, so we can block chain whirler. And then we're pyrokinesising, right?
Oh,
yeah,
right.
buddy.
I'm telling you, man, that pyrokinesis. So that was just already in hand, huh? Oh.
Whew. Brutal.
Yeah, super brutal.
You know, sometimes you just try your hardest to win, and then the gods tell you no. Dead straight.
Oh boy.
We're down to 9. Jeez.
Very quick, yeah.
Seems like Bass is thinking on some cards. I can see some of it. Something is whiteboarded. I don't know what it is. We're gonna play something for 2. Are we gonna Gem Palm Incinerator maybe? They are showing like partial of their hand, so I'm thinking logically.
Yeah. Munitions expert
targeting the Goblin token. I assume, right?
Yeah.
No, maybe not. They're Gem Palm considering.
Oh, one to the Crater Maker. Okay.
They're killing the
That's what
Crater
it looks
Maker.
like, yeah.
Okay. That is a choice.
Yeah, getting cards in hands. Let's see what happens here.
Maybe they were really scared of the Crater Maker.
Oh boy, that chain whirler is still a problem.
The chain whirler is a bit of an issue here. We're about to see some
boy.
more issues. The Goblin War Chief has arrived.
And just going in.
Oh yeah. Logically speaking, you're probably going to block the token, unless you have some kind of backup plan that you're doing here.
What's the munitions expert's power and toughness?
It is a 1/1.
Okay.
Not much you can do here.
Just taking it.
Yeah, he might want the goblins because he has another munitions expert in hand or something else.
Yeah. 1 down to 3.
We are down to 3 life and living a dream. Very, very interesting about how we're going to take this forward. And honestly, if they don't answer the chain whirler, they're dead.
Yeah.
Oh, we
got a blocker.
Matron for munitions expert, I assume, if they have another one.
Yeah, I think so.
Blow up chain whirler.
Double check real quick.
They have another munitions expert. There it is.
Yep.
Play that. Target the chain whirler. War Chief. Okay.
Both the War Chief, yeah.
Okay, I guess they're really scared of the fact that War Chief could just plop something out. And they're okay with blocking for a couple turns.
Yeah. Slow it down just a little bit.
Oh, yeah. So the sad part is if they have another pyrokinesis, this could be very bad.
Yes, very, very bad. And we got a Sling Gang.
Oh, we're game. That's game. That's game.
That's lethal. That's game.
Yeah. Sling Gang comes out, make 2 goblin tokens. I'm just gonna kill you now.
That's what it do. All right.
And it looks like we're on game 3. I wonder if they'll sideboard again off this. Probably not.
Yeah, I didn't see any artifact hate or anything like that. So when the Valnix was going through their deck, I saw the pyrokinesis, but I didn't see any sub-game nonsense with pithing needles or we shall see.
Yeah, honestly, I think this game will probably be the one where everyone just goes off the walls. Like, Vial is no longer a problem. Here's Pithing Needle on Vial. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, and if you're just joining us, we do this every week. Every Saturday we have a weekly tournament, which If you play in it and you win, you get a nice foil token and into our Hall of Championships. The foil token is a very nice foil brainstorm token done by our one and only Alba, who is our in-house artist. We would normally pull it up on stream, but there's a video of it. If you want to check out their Instagram, do exclamation point art in the chat. And if you want to join us, do exclamation mark Discord in the chat, because we have weekly events on Saturday and we have events on Thursday. We do a streamed mod fight challenge on Thursdays. Next week we'll be doing the end of our league, so we'll be streaming the semifinals and finals of our league and the grand finals. So that'll be a ton of fun.
Oh yeah, so absolutely come on out and see if you can't win a piece of custom art yourself. Obviously you can come in, play Goblins. Seems to be very successful, as you can see.
As it turns out.
Yeah, or if you like playing brainstorms, well, you could win a really, really nice one, custom. So yeah, everybody, thanks for coming out tonight and watching. Always appreciate it.
Yeah. And now we do monthly events. If you guys join our leagues, we just started doing leagues starting this month. Unfortunately, you can't join it this month, but next month, early August, we'll be opening up our next league for the August tournament league, which will probably stream the finals and semifinals of that next time. Be a ton of fun.
Looks like Left Coast in chat says that they said, I play Goblins today in the event, and it seems to be all the rage, the biggest rage right now. Yeah, it seems like to be.
Goblins is very good. Muxus seems to have powered up the deck significantly, turning it into kind of a combo deck with a combo win versus what it used to. I'd be really interested to see Skirp Prospector deck Goblins with Kiki-Jiki. I know people were theorizing how that would work with Finish's Scoop or whatever. Or Snoop.
Oh, that's right. That's the new Snoop,
I want to see how that works out. I would like to see the dichotomy of two decks where Goblin is like this Muxus beatdown deck, and then the other deck is just like Kiki-Jiki combo, Skirp Prospector, make 1,000,000 mana.
Right. Yeah, I mean, hey, combo Goblins has, it's been a thing in the past. I mean, we could do it again. All right, so it looks like Boss is keeping on 7 here.
Yeah, it's and Valnex Rob's going down. Next is going down to 6.
Mm-hmm.
And Nix will keep 6. Here we go. Let's see what our turn 1 play is.
Go ahead and get into it. Yeah.
Vile, go.
Yeah,
this will only be funnier if turn 1 Nix is Pithaniel, naming Vile, go.
Oh boy, I've been waiting on it. Let's see.
I just want to see it, please.
Oh, nope, man. Unfortunately,
why you do this? Why you do this? The dream is not real anymore. It'll be funny if it's like no rod.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well. Yeah, there's still a possibility of null rod, man. All right, Port in the Mountain. Yikes. So it looks like there's not going to be a turn 2 null rod.
This is a big yikes. Wooded Foothills Pass, yep. I wonder if we're going to activate Airval and end step, put in a Lackey. Seems to not be in the cards.
Oh, Vile up to 2. Not a bad place to have Vile.
Mm-hmm. Hits a lot of things in the deck. You're looking at Crater Maker. You're looking at Pile Driver. The deck just all depends. Ooh, that's nice. Pretty sure we're not fetching for a dual land anytime soon.
Right, keeping those dual lands in check. And we're keeping those basic lands in check as well, apparently.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Goblins doing the mana denial thing, man. It's there, that's ever present.
This is a very slow game. We're gonna do a Wasteland here. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I think honestly,
Wasteland the Port?
Wasteland Port now. Wasteland Port, get that crap out of here. Wow. Are you targeting that way?
Wasteland's wasteland in the wasteland. We're doing the wasteland dance here. The fetch and response here.
We really targeted Wasteland? Really?
We certainly did.
What a choice. What a choice.
Well, yeah, but I mean but the vial is really going to help. I was going to say it ties up Boss's mana if they want to keep tapping down those mountains. But then again, the vial's there. So, and speaking of which, what are we getting here?
Crater Maker.
Crater Maker. All right.
Explodey boy himself. Ooh. My table spawner makes a good note about passing like Fred Savage past his career.
Yeah, I'm already chuckling about
very
that.
Very good note.
Sick.
I also forget the unused mode often is destroying the colorless permanent. So you could Crater Maker in and just Crater Maker the vial. Fun
Yeah.
one. That's a fun one.
Sure.
Looks like Nick's has 6 cards in hand. We're waiting for Bass to make a decision here. Seems to be about to play a card. Maybe activate Aval. Oh, we're gonna see the. That's unfortunate.
Swinging.
Unfortunately, I cannot remember if Crater Maker is a 2-drop, 2/2, or is it
a 2/2? Yeah. Maybe it's a 2/1. Yeah, is that what you said?
I don't remember. I'd have to pull out the deck.
Check. I can pull it up real quick. Oh boy, it is a 2/2.
Yeah, there we go.
Got him.
You see, I own this deck fully. I have the 2 Badlands and everything. I'm just missing the Muxus now. I haven't touched it in a long time. We're playing Caracas already? Okay. Violent response, that's pretty late.
Yeah.
Especially when your opponent has a Crater Maker.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to be playing those and drawing those Aether Vials late game, but hey, sometimes that's just how it goes. These matches have been a little swingy, so I guess we'll just see. It forces Boss to use the Crater Maker, though, so
it does.
That.
However, this is probably going to be like a Matron or something, right?
War-Chief.
That's a ring lead. Oh, that's a War-Chief, yeah. War-Chief.
Those goblins all look the same there, so.
Look, it's far out, and they're all old bordered. I play New School War-Chief because I haven't gotten around to buying the other ones.
Hey, I mean, it still swings, still gives your creatures haste.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, speaking of which.
Lackey.
A hasted lackey. Yikes. Going in. Ooh, there we go. All right.
Get that crap out of here.
Nice.
Pyrokinesis just says no. Matron was pitched to the Pyrokinesis. We are going to do some damage. 2 to Lackey, 2 to War-Chief. Okay. Trash Master.
Trash Master?
Yeah, Lackey's going to die. War-Chief will stick around, unfortunately.
I mean, I don't want to call that a blowout, but dang.
You got rid of Lackey. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Trash Master freaking big, though. Looking like Shrek.
Trash Master is very relevant in this matchup. Just sack your Goblins and destroy their Aether Vials. It feels bad. Also, very hard for Goblins to get rid of.
I was going to say, if you're down, and you have your Pithing Needle out on their Aether Vial, but then you draw your Aether Vial and you need to get rid of your Pithing Needle, hey, Trash Master.
Yeah, it seems like we're in a very bad place here. We went up to 5 on our Aether Vial. We're swinging in for, what is that, 5? I think Trash Master.
Well, Trash Master's 3, right?
Is it a 3/3? Yeah, it might naturally be a 3/3, so we're swinging in for 6 then. Yeah.
Oh boy. See what we got here.
Lackey himself.
All right. Something. It's a start.
I don't think it's really much of a start.
I mean, if Valnix can hit a Muxus or something. Well, there goes that dream.
Yeah, this game looks like it's already over.
I think that's actually
that is game.
Dead on board.
Yeah, okay. That's pretty dead. That's pretty dead, right?
Yeah, because that's Muxus, right?
Yeah, that's Muxus.
Yeah,
Really
that's
just matters at this
certainly game. But well,
yeah, it's game. That's game. That's brutal.
yeah,
This
that's
is
a
insult
lot
to
of
injury.
goblins. Still had all these. Oh wait, what do we got? Tapping it.
Oh, you're gonna Caracas the Muxus? Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Relevant, but still gonna hurt.
Table Spotter says Holy Day.
That's pretty bad.
Unfortunately, no.
That's game.
All right. Wow. Boss taking it down.
2-1.
Goblins on goblins.
Unfortunate.
Well, hey, I mean, that was really, really exciting. You know, we had a genuine 2 out of 3. We got to see some amazing goblin play. Boy, I'm sure there are many people out there that thoroughly enjoyed this one, including myself.
Yeah, I haven't seen Goblins played in a long time, and it's good to see a mirror match.
Absolutely. And it's good to see goblins just get this far, right? I mean, just tore through the bracket, ended up here.
And I believe our Goblins player on the left, Bassinovus, also streams on Twitch, which you can find him at his Twitch name, which is at Bassinovus on Twitch. So if you ever want to watch Goblin play, you can check that out.